Welcome to new episode of PMP Mastery Series. Today topic is quality. So let's start. Set the timer for 20 minutes. Quality is what the customer pays for. Quality is what the customer pays for. What do I mean by what customer pays for? The standards that have been discussed with the customer. If it has been agreed with the customer that we are going to follow high standards, we need to make sure we are following those standards. So in quality, we have three things. Plan quality, in which we make quality management plan and we use quality metrics. Then we have manage quality, which is also known as quality assurance, and the third one is control quality. Okay, a very important thing here in plan quality, we will agree to the standards, we will benchmark the standards that are available in the organization or outside the organization. It can be ISO standards, it can be any standards that are available. We will compare with those standards and we will use those standards in our quality plan. But it must be agreed with the customer that now these standards are being used as benchmark. We are gonna work with these standards. The plan is agreed with them, and we once it is approved, we start working into that. A very important term that we need to know here is that cost of quality. How much quality is gonna cost you? We get cost of conformance, cost of non-conformance. Money spent to avoid failures, money spent because of failures. That must be documented in your quality management plan. Cost of quality. Cost of conformance can be training cost, appraisal cost, non-destructive testing cost, all the cost that work for you to basically avoid the failures. Then cost of non-conformance. Non-conformance can be two types. One is internal, that is rework, you identify the defects, things of those nature. And then is warranty cost. Warranty is the only cost that is outside the organization. You get it from outside the organization. The third one is quality. Now once the quality plan is approved, the next thing you make is quality metrics. Quality metrics, sometimes also known as KPI metrics. What key performance indices we are going to measure? SPI, CPI, number of changes, things like that. What are we going to measure in our projects? So quality metrics is also talks about those things. Once your quality plan is done, quality metrics is agreed, now we go to the manage quality. Achha, manage quality is a very critical thing. Manage quality is talked about audit. Manage quality talks about, are we following the right process while things are being done. So let's say you are making tea. I was actually making a tea before that. So while making that tea, am I following the right sequence? First water, let it boil to some time, then put some tea, then some milk, then some sugar, etc., etc. So are we following the right process that has been agreed in the quality management plan or not? So that is called audit. Of course, we use checklist in the audit to make sure that those things that were agreed are present there or are not present there. Very important to audit, quality assurance, make sure that we are following the right process while the product is being done. It's like that execution team is working, the team goes and check, okay, deliverable is being made in a right way. Quality assurance is the most important thing in the quality. It supersedes control quality. What is control quality? In control quality, we do inspection. Inspection means now the tea is ready. Now I check whether it is according to the agreed plan or not. Internal checking happens in control quality, and either we accept the deliverable or we reject the deliverable. But now why quality assurance is more important? Because while you are working, while the things are being done, you are working to make sure the right process is being followed so that the chances are high in those process. So let's say if I talked about journey of deliverable, there are a bunch of tools in quality which we will discuss. But plan quality is making the quality management plan, manage quality is implementing those plan, control quality is finally checking that deliverable has been made according to a plan or not internally. So let's say the deliverable that was made, it goes directly to control quality. Okay, in control quality, internal team checks the deliverable. If deliverable is according to quality management plan, we call that deliverable as verified deliverable. The deliverable has been verified, inspected by the team. If it is not, then we raise a change request that this deliverable needs to be updated, need to be replaced, things of those nature. This verified deliverable goes to the next process, validate scope. Now client checks the deliverable. Here client is not coming. Validate scope, client checks the deliverable. If he says that is good, it becomes validated deliverable or accepted deliverable. Critical point. Client checks it according to scope baseline, which we will discuss in the next mastery series. He is checking it according to scope baseline. He is not checking it according to quality management plan. Then of course accepted deliverable goes to closing the project. I called it journey of deliverable. First, according to project management plan, we make the deliverable. While the deliverable is being made, manage quality ensures that we are following the right process. Once the deliverable is done, control quality inspected. If it verifies, we get verified deliverable, inspected deliverable, and then it goes to validate scope where client accepted. Kind of important thing. So this is all about quality. Now quality has bunch of tools, also 7 important tools of quality. Now we are going to discuss those quality tools. Okay, in quality we already discussed audit, inspection, checklist. Then the next tool is sampling. Sampling, as the name suggests, let's say there are a million things you want to check from it. You cannot check each one of them. So what do? We do sampling for that. We can either do random sampling. We check one piece or after every 100 or whatever we do, we just go and check it. That is random sampling. Or we do statistical sampling. Statistical sampling means after using statistical modeling, after 100 or 200 piece we check where the milk is being made, textile company, the water companies, any process companies, we use statistical sampling a lot, where we go after 1 hour 30 minutes and then we take the sample and we check out it meets or does not meet. So when you check the sample, in the sample then you have either attribute sampling. Attribute sampling means either it pass or it fail. There is no tolerance. Like in the medicine, it pass or it fail. Or we can have a variable sampling. Okay, here it's like if I made a tea, then okay, a little bit sugar is okay, a little bit less sugar is not okay. Okay, so a tolerance is there. So in general, sampling means you check from the entire thing that it passes or does not passes. A very important tool that we use in sampling. Tool is basically data collection tool. Check sheets. Checklist and check sheets both are used for data collection. Checklist just verify it passes or fail. Check sheets, whereas basically look, okay, you go there, you count defects, number of defects. We collect the data and we document it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is check sheets. The next tool is histogram. The data that we have collected, we plot on histogram. Histogram also known as frequency distribution graph. So we take out the entire data and we plot it on it. That is your histogram. Frequency distribution graph. You take out the data and you put it out on this. A special type of histogram is called Pareto chart. Pareto chart is based on 20-80 principle, which says that vital few, trivial many. We basically classify that what are the most important thing in our project, and we looked into that. 20% important thing that basically make the 80% productivity. Vital few, trivial many, Pareto chart. That what are the most important defects we have, Pareto principle or Pareto chart gave it to you. Then the next tool will be fishbone diagram, also known as Ishikawa diagram, why diagram. We ask 5 times why this happened, why this happened, why this happened. We continuously keep asking that what is the problem, why this happened. So this is why diagram. What we do, it is also known as cause and effect. We put cause on one side, effect on other. Cause, effect, cause, effect, cause, effect. We put the problem here. What is the problem? And here cause, effect, cause, effect. We keep on doing that, and identify the reason why this thing happened. Okay. The next tool that we use is scatter diagram. Scatter diagram, also known as correlationship diagram. Diagram. Scatter diagram is also known as correlation diagram. X, Y. We see that by increasing the X, how the Y will be impacted. If changing the X, Y will be impacted. We looked into that, see how the things are going to be changed into that way. For example, let's say I like this example and I did it. If I stand instead of sitting all day, will my weight decrease? I actually plotted the graph. Okay. Then instead of standing, I started doing more running. So did my weight increase or decrease? Or there is no effect. So this gives you correlationship between them. Correlationship between two variables. Okay. Correlationship between two variables. So what we have discussed through check sheets, through sampling, we just check samples. Check sheets, we count that effect. Histogram, plot them as a frequency distribution, big, small. Pareto give us the sequence, what are the most important thing. And if we focus on 20%, we can get the 80% result. Then using fishbone diagram, YY cause effect diagram, we identify the root cause into that. And scatter diagram give you correlationship. Okay, is the two variables are dependent, independent, how they are doing. Then we have control chart. Control charts are very important charts that are used in process. They have upper control limit and lower control limit, UCL and LCL, upper control limit or lower control limit. So basically we looked into, and this is me, we look into that if there anything goes above our upper control or below our lower control limit, that is called special causes. We investigate why did this happen. We need to look into that, what was the problem, why it was not identified, and of course then do the root cause analysis into it. There's a thing called rule of 7. You see, if consecutive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 points are on the one side of mean, we say that there's a problem that needs to be investigated. That is rule of 7, a kind of an important thing in quality that we need to look into that. So control charts are used basically to make sure the process is within the limit or not. Okay, like if let's say if you are among those people who wear belts and they have a belt buckle marked, that if my buckle goes above, then Vishen Lakhani, founder of Mind Valley, he basically does. This means he needs to eat less, do more exercise. That's kind of your control chart. Everybody has that. Then we have the next is DOX, design of X. Design of X is basically used to optimize your design to see that your design is according to the requirements or not. We also have failure mode effect analysis, which use basically how the process can be optimized. The purpose of the entire quality is based on the Deming philosophy, which says that plan, do, check, act. You plan, you do, you check, act. Continuous improvement is basically the heart of quality. Continuous improvement, and we do Deming cycle. We use Kaizen, one step daily, 1% improvement. What I say, 1 is greater than 0, so that is used in there. Then Six Sigma, also known as Lean Six Sigma. Six Sigma, this control chart actually belongs to Six Sigma. Six Sigma is the highest standard of quality that says that out of 1 million opportunity, only 3.4 defects are allowed. DMAIC, define, measure, analyze, improve, control, is used in Six Sigma. And these are the things that we need to understand for quality. One more time, quality is what customer says. We want to make sure that the customer is happy, the customer is satisfied, and the requirements are according to the customer. But it does not mean we go above and beyond. We need to satisfy the minimum agreed requirement. That's a very important The tools of quality are important. You will be asked in the exam. Understand difference between verified, validate, deliverable. What is cost of quality? That is kind of important. Quality management plan, kind of important thing. Journey of deliverable, it was important. So whenever you are studying, put your Pareto principle in action. What are the most important topics for exam? And if you haven't taken the training, my next batch program is starting in just 10 days. The number is with you, the email is with you. Bring us and we'll make sure that you become certified PMP in the minimum possible time. We are about to reach, since it is 2024 and I am recording this video on the first week of March. We are reading, like just now need to clear, so we are reaching 98 PMP as of today, and my goal is to get 200 PMP by my birthday. So reach us. And once again, if you want to read the book, how this book is available, you don't have to read book in my program, but if you love to read the book, this book is available at Amazon. You can get it. And if Amazon does not work at your place, now the PDF version is available at very cheap price. Actually, I give you more things when you buy the books. Like I will give you Udemy course free of cost, that is $69. Then mind maps and so many other things. So book is actually my thank you to saying that now do the PMP. So of course I can subscribe, and I hope you become certified PMP. If you ever have any question, feel free to put in the comment or email me. My team will be more than happy to answer you and become PMP. And if you do let me know. And put in the comment box what do you think about these tools, which are the most important one. Bye bye.